Hello, I'm ArchieLuxury and welcome to the program. Today I'd like to show some beautiful photos I took of a vintage classic Ferrari. And I was basically in the middle class area that I live in, which is the centenary suburbs of Brisbane. I was having some fun in the park and I noticed this gleaming 308 Ferrari. And I thought, I'm going to take some pics of this. So I went over there. This is with my new Nikon D80. And I approached and I could see a guy there. And I said, do you mind if I take a few pics? Always very polite to ask for permissions to photograph someone's car. And he said, yeah, that's fine. And I snapped away. And I got to say, the D80 comes in handy because I can put it on, take a whole lot of photos in a very quick instant. Click, 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 click. And before you know it, I've taken, 50 shots. And he very kindly opened the door for me, let me take some photos inside the car. And it's really a classic Ferrari. I mean, it's Ferrari red, but it's got this beautiful whitish interior with red piping, and it's just cool. It's a 1977 Ferrari 308 GTB, and this was a Pininfarina design. And don't forget, they also had the 308, which was the Bertone 308, which was the GT4, which is a car which has a lot of similarities, but the body's by a different coach builder. So I mean fuck me dead, the Fiat organisation that's involved with Ferrari today, they'd never have two similar priced fucking vehicles from two different fucking coach builders. I mean, the accountants would just fucking shit themselves. But it's quite an interesting car, and I was talking to the owner, and you can see he's really, he takes good pride of it. This gentleman is I'd say early to mid-20s chap. And I had to talk to him, and I know what it's like. I've been the caretaker of a few luxury, prestige, vintagey sort of cars, and people can be fucking assholes. But I told him some of the cars I'd been caretaker to, and some of the experiences, and he opened up a bit. And the fact that I knew a little bit about Ferraris never fucking hurt, and he was pretty cool about it. And I got to say, I really did appreciate that. And, it's just nice to have a talk to him. And he's a really good owner. He's got an enthusiasm for the car, for the marque. And it's just lovely to see a vehicle which somebody just looks after, cares for, and adores. And I gotta say, this Ferrari is a cool fucking car, and he even started it up, and I can hear the engine note, and that's the whole thing. It's got the most beautiful engine note of any vehicle. And it's not the fastest car by modern standards. That's not the Ferrari way. It's the style, the pizzazz of the fucker. I mean, it's not, in modern standards, you can get some Jap car that would eat it, okay? But that's not the reason for having the 308. It's a Ferrari, it's the style, the pache, everything with it. And I gotta say, it's just an absolute pleasure to be able to photograph this fucker and have a talk to the owner. And the owner's quite knowledgeable, and he said it costs him about $5,000 to $6,000 a year. He said the insurance is about $2,000. He said upkeep's not terrible. He doesn't use it as a daily driver. It's not the sort of thing you can use as a daily driver, but he enjoys it. And I gotta say, I gotta be careful. Old Archie's gotta be careful, or else that fucking classic car bug will come and bite him on the fucking ass. But, it's just wonderful to see somebody care for a material object like this, and I love it. It's like Archie with his watches, with his suitcases. These are all material possessions which, to be completely frank and honest with you, Archie prefers material goods to people. A lot of people he wouldn't even fucking shit on. They're cunts. They're mean, nasty fuckers. But material items, I've always had a passion for all material goods. And in some ways there, Archie's materialism you know, he honestly prefers material objects to people, and I can't fucking blame Archie for that. Archie's got some good views for that. But yeah, it's just lovely to see an enthusiast, and it's good to see somebody who's, you know, takes care in a beautiful classic car, and I just think it was the highlight of my day. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you think.